So if you're planning on building a dam in Cities Skylines, here's a few tips, tricks, and pointers and everything you need to know about it, right? So first off, you need to evaluate, is it worth building a dam? That is the number one issue I see with people building dams, is that they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna build a dam because it looks cool and I got some like rivers and stuff, it's gonna be great. It's not always worth it, right? Because dams are expensive. They cost $3,200 a week, right? That's a lot of money. If you look at the other power plants within that price range, you could build almost 3 solar power plants for that price. You could build, well, the nuclear power plant's a lot more expensive, but dams cost the same amount no matter what size they are, right? So you may want to prioritize to have one large dam as opposed to smaller dams. If you have a very small source of water, it may not be worth it at all to build a dam, just because the price factor is just so high for it. Just keep that in mind. I mean, you can get up to 1,600 megawatts from a dam, which is more than any other power plant in the game by far, right? Even the old what is this, ocean thermal energy conversion plant only kicks at about 480 megawatts. That's not that much compared to the, like, you know, a dam. That's crazy. 1,600, that's awesome. Anyways, so you find a good spot for a dam. You have a river that starts up high and it goes down low, and you're going to put a dam in the middle. You're going to stop it, right? And so things to keep in mind when building a dam. So if you go to the terrain tool, you can see the elevation lines. These are lines of equal elevation. You can see right here the dam is placed about halfway between this line and this line, right? And the water level is about around this line on the dam. And it is level all the way back to the source of the water. I mean, of course, the river is a bit higher than that, of course. And so you're going to want to use maybe some land leveling to help pronounce your dam height, so that way you can build it out a bit further or whatever. You know, adjust it a bit, just so that way you can get the most out of your land. And be sure to pay attention to this level, because right here I actually have water spill over this spot, just because maybe if this river has like a weird hiccup or something, it's going to waste some water, dump it over the edge, and that's just money that you're not getting back. So you build your dam, and it's going to stop your river immediately. It's going to cut off all water going downstream, and it's going to start filling up the reservoir, which is fine. But keep in mind that if you have like some like water pumps on the river downstream, you're going to lose water. You're going to straight up starve your city of water, because this dam's going to, depending on the size of the reservoir, it may take a long time to fill up. So just keep that in mind, and also look out for any like places on the backside of the reservoir where it might spill out. Like, let's say if this valley was a bit lower right here, we'd have some leakage, which isn't crazy, but if it's a large amount of leakage, then the dam may not even operate properly. Keep that in mind. Now, once you build your dam and it fills up, there's ways you can optimize it, right? So this dam currently pumps out about 1,000 megawatts of power, 1,100. This is a very impressive dam. It's a large water source coming downstream, which is why I built it here, of course. But to help pronounce that, which cool tip that I've, I guess, taught myself, take your terrain tool. It doesn't have to be this exact one, but as long as you can level out the terrain, pick a low point, right? Like, let's say right here. You're gonna want to drag out this super low land. Oop, it's a little bit too big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Drag out your low land and take it to the base of the dam, right about like that. Because then you are changing this water level and this water level. That is where the power is derived from, is pretty much the change in the height of the difference of the water, right? So the water up here is this level. By lowering the bottom, you're increasing how much power you get. And once this balances out, it should be maybe 1,200 megawatts. That's a little tip and trick that kind of helps you get the most out of your dams. It's not going to save, like, make or break your dam in terms of like making it break even compared to other power plants, but it's definitely going to squeeze out those few extra megawatts. Another few tips to have is, if you have a large city with a lot of water output, maybe put your water treatment plants above the dam, and then take your water pumps and put them right below the dam. Because your city is going to cycle through a bunch of water. If you have a large city, it may even cycle a river's worth of water in and out, and there's no cost to pump water uphill. So you might as well just dump your clean sewage up here, put your water intakes down here, and you'll be good. As long as it's this treatment plant, if it's anything less than the eco water treatment plant, you will not have drinkable water coming out of it. You're going to kill your city immediately with toxic water. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so go out there, build some dams, have some fun. I'll see you next time.